So, hey there, welcome to my review of the Sunset Pacific View Hotel in Palolem. So, it's located in Kolom, South Goa, and Pacific Sunset View is a hotel that lies at the end of the Palolem beach stretch. The entrance of the resort is a bit of a winding path, so Google Maps will directly take you to the parking lot, at which there are two entrances. So one is an exit of the hotel and one is an entrance. Okay, that will take you to the reception area. So walking up the hilly slope is kind of an exercise. You might be a bit tired, especially if you're carrying luggage, and it's not really disabled friendly, so keep that in mind while booking. Side note, I use booking.com to book this hotel. Okay, so we booked one of the sea-facing cottages and it cost us 6,048 rupees or INR for 3 people with the complimentary breakfast included. And the view from the room is amazing. The room is clean, the loo is clean. We only had to wait a bit because the room was not ready at the time of check-in, but that's all right because the next day we were allowed to leave just a little bit later. Okay, so of course the property is really beautiful. We have a breathtaking view of the ocean, and the prices of the cottages, well, they vary based on the view and other basic comforts. For example, there's something called a jungle room and it costs about 1,800, and there's another room that's 3,500, sunset view rooms which are 4,500 and 5,500 for 2 people for the sea-facing cottages. So they have a lot of cottages, okay? And these are the price ranges. So the restaurant has a beautiful view, and we did eat lunch from that restaurant. So the restaurant's really lovely, and food wise, you can have stuff delivered to your room if you desire. So you just have to let them know to clean afterwards. So the room is sea facing and we had a decent clean room. I already said that. So it's very basic but comfortable with a standard setup. So if you want something a bit extra, you have to let the host Sailesh know. Like, you want a kettle in the room, please let him know. You want an extra mattress in the room, please let him know, because that will make your stay a bit of a smooth, seamless experience. Since the structure is wooden, it's a little bit shaky up there, but overall it's fine. I adjusted our expectations because the view is so phenomenal. I think that most of the people who book these kind of rooms are booking it for the room. Yes, there are 2 private beaches over there, and one of them is, I think, called Kolom Beach, which is next to the parking lot. So like where you park your car, you walk a little bit ahead. Now the view is really beautiful. Like, this resort, the view is so beautiful, and at the end over there you can see the Palolem beach stretch, and there's the restaurant behind my mom over there. Yeah, it was really an amazing stay. I really liked it. The view is just, even looking at it now while editing it, I'm just like, I so miss it. Okay, so the room service, the food that we ate from the restaurant, it was all right. We tried the kingfish, some kadai chicken, some some rice, fried rice. I have to be honest, it was not up to my expectations, but that was because the Chinese food had, but I think, tomato in it, and I just wouldn't recommend it for lunch. I would recommend something like Shiv Sai Thali House, which we ordered food from. We ate our meals from there, and they had amazing, tandoori, thali, malai koftas, and even the chicken thali. It was pretty good, and everything was reasonably priced. So if you would like to take out that, I would suggest that. Another thing is, we just took out the food. We ate in our own room in the private balcony area. We were really lucky we did not have neighbors, thank God, because we'd have to share the balcony otherwise. So we were really lucky, and yeah, we had a really great time. Just the beautiful view, great food. So the resort has a lot of steps, and we also have steps to go down. Those steps that you can see there, we can go down to the this. And of course here I like blocked out the other view so you can understand that Palolem beach is right there, and you know we are at the end of the beach. You can see that circle thing, like, yeah. Okay, so as I mentioned, the lunch that we had at the restaurant was just like okay, so better to order out and get your food in, especially for lunch kind of food. That's my personal opinion. But the complimentary breakfast, oh, again we can see the view. It is so pretty. I couldn't capture it on camera the way the view is, but I tell you, it was so pretty at night. I just was so like, just to have that view, like, you know, the full glass of the room, like just the window of the room, like it's fully glass, right, the panel. So like just to be able to see this kind of a view while sleeping on the bed, it is amazing. But I have to say, we did have an electricity cut at night, which was kind of like disturbed my sleep a little bit, but still, despite that, it was one of the best sleeps I had in a bed in a room that, you know, isn't my home. So because there's a lot of music coming from Palolem beach, but because we're at the end, we are not really disturbed by it, you know, all the party stuff. So if you want that kind of an experience, again, this was with my family, so I really preferred this kind of an experience, like the quiet, like, you know, slow, laid back kind of a thing. So yeah, the beach was, it was really lovely. Again, this shot is from the next morning. The sun sets behind us, like, so I can't see the sun rising up here, but still it was a really beautiful morning. The water was much better the previous day because, you know, it was just so clear and fresh in the morning. I really loved, you know, dipping my feet into the sea at that point on the private beach area place, and you know, just looking around and checking out the huts around. I noticed that they seemed all fairly new looking and you know, clean, so I was happy about that. Again, the host Sailesh is very helpful and accommodating. So just, you know, I would say if there's any like critique here you can see this is a jungle facing room. I think this is about 1,800. Sorry, I just said that like because I saw the clip and I'm editing right now. Okay, and yeah, here you can see like this is what the resort looks like. Of course, there are other resorts around, but I really enjoyed my stay here. And I think my cottage is just somewhere down, you know, that last one down over there. It was a really beautiful experience and I really loved it all. I'll come to some criticisms. So again, it wasn't like the most seamless. Like I've been to other chain hotels and you have a seamless experience. You come in, everyone's ready for you to be in. So it wasn't like that. I like that because I get anxious if things are not, you know, as I expected them. But the view really pacified me here, and Sailesh and the staff, they were so helpful. You have to, like, you know, really ask, which may be, you know, but you know, once you ask, they do it for you. Like we wanted an extra mattress or a kettle, they did get it for us, which was nice. So the resort also has those two private areas, those two beaches that you can exit towards. Now here again, this side is my room, the room that we booked. We did not have any neighbors that day, as I mentioned before, so it was really, really great. And of course you can go for like those boat thingies if you want to, kayaking or something. But I actually think that maybe the Palolem backwaters, that area, like towards the other end of the beach, that area may be better for that. This is the restaurant area. As you can see, no one was there when we went. It was a nice day. I don't know why it wasn't you know, crowded, but you know, better for me. So yeah, we had a really pleasant breakfast. I really enjoyed the breakfast. So you get 3 options you get to select one option from 3 categories from each person. That's a grilled cheese sandwich I ordered. It wasn't that great, to be honest, but the complimentary breakfast menu that we had, it was good. 1 hot item, 1 hot drink, and 1 hot what do you call it, yes, a cold item, which is like a drink. So I had what did I have? Well, I had some things to eat. I'll just try to find it. What did I eat? What did I eat? So basically, I had a masala chai, one cold coffee, and a homemade dosa. My parents had strawberry milkshakes, tea, and my dad had a masala omelette, and my mom had a puri bhaji. Out of all of these, I recommend the masala dosa because it was really filling and tasty, especially the chutney. I really think the cook is really good at the South Indian kind of food, like idlis and stuff like that. Because from what I tasted, I really like those items rather than Chinese food or like, you know, butter chicken or something. I would rather go for those items if it's the same cook when you visit. And my final thoughts on this place is like I really liked and enjoyed my experience. Yeah, there are a bit of, there are a few areas that could be improved maybe, but like everyone is so relaxed and chill over there, and the view is so beautiful that I just like all the small criticisms that I do have, I'm just going to have to push them aside because overall the experience was one of the best that I ever had in my life. So I'm just going to leave it at that. It was really great. I recommend staying here. The view was great, everything was great. There's nothing bad I can really say because this suited my like I really wanted a break because it had been a while, and this suited that. So if you're looking for something similar, I've given you the information that these are my opinions. Things can change, I know. Things can be different when you go, but so far this is my honest opinion that I like this resort. I would give it a 9, like the whole experience with the breakfast and all. I think I would give it a 9 out of 10. So yeah, at least